So I think I'm going to start off this month with water signs. Feeling comfortable, something sweet is in store for you guys. I have these cards that I want to work with for you. The Illuminated Tarot by Caitlin Keegan. That's right, we're chewing with our mouth full. We're still cute. Water signs, I feel you're not so concerned with what other people think because you've learned how to move through your power. And you've learned, like we said in the past, you've learned how to deal with what's coming towards you. And for that, you're getting something sweet, opposite and sweet, two opposites and sweetness. Okay, so maybe it's a love reading. Maybe it's a love reading for water signs. Good. Your strength is allowing you poise, and the poise and the strength coming together. Okay, so I'm seeing a strong symbol and an agile symbol. So you and this male counterpart, or vice versa, feminine counterpart seeking the male counterpart, whichever male counterpart seeking the female counterpart. Okay, you get it. The one who exhibits the strength is holding the cat, because I'm seeing a lion here, and a cat, so you can get the picture. So the one who exuberates the strength is holding the one who owns the poise with pride. And maybe you guys are about to go through, or have been going through, and are coming together because of some stress. The tides of change, the Two of Cups, is balancing out what's left over from this mess. And then you have the Two of Pentacles. So you have a lot of balance between the two of you, the masculine and the feminine, the yin and the yang, the strong and the poise, the strong and the graceful, you get it. So if he's not here, he's coming, or you guys are going through some trauma together. Again, this is water signs, and I'm actually thinking of maybe you're dealing with a fire sign. Maybe it's somebody in specifics watching who's dealing with a fire sign. I'm being told to keep the organization, so that's a message for you as well. Keep that organization. Don't scramble up the deck. Stay where you are. Don't run just yet. So even though your home seems to be in shambles, I'm going to say this is your past home, a place where you're coming from, where you thought you were supposed to feel safe. And instead, that king, who seems strong but also kind of aggressive, maybe he's just forcing you forward to change. His cups, instead of in the Two of Cups where they're pouring into each other, they're pouring out of each other. Very, very emotional here. This other strong man. So maybe this past is changing, and this home is no longer yours or somewhere that you can build. And that's what's moving you on to this new man who has a lot of strength but also sensitivity. You see the difference. Then you have the King of Swords, and I feel this is you. In this deck, it's a Goat King. So maybe some Capricorn energy, sure. And then you have the King of Wands, who seems like a magician here. And perhaps he is the magician here. So yeah, what I'm seeing particularly is, because the goat to me is representing change, coming on top of the mountain and seeing all the differences and different ways you can go. And then coming into your own energy. So maybe this old king pushing you out of his castle is making you see the reasons to change, or how you can change, or why you should change, or which way you should go instead. And you're coming into your own personal queendom, your own personal strength, and rebuilding and recharging your finances, your growth, the direction which you want to go. Okay, that's making you come out with the World card. So I think that this other king, this other male energy, pushing you out of the nest, let's say, of a place you thought you were going to build is causing you to grow rapidly, and realize that you're in charge of your fate and your destiny, and not to put another king and or queen in the driver's seat. Okay, so again, don't shuffle it up. Don't make a mess. Don't create chaos. Now is not the time. You have a good thing going for you, and I want you to see it through. Just don't be fooled by illusions, and don't be fooled by the drama and the mess that you're going through right now with this significant strong other. Because although you're going through mess, water signs, you will come out in this time with love. Love is not always easy. It's not smooth sailing. It's learning. It's compromise. It's understanding each other. And you are the queen of emotions. So you are full and learning, queen of hearts, very full, very satisfied, learning to share. But also learning to trust your intuition. And it's good because the Seven of Cups is in the right direction, where the center cup is right side up, and it's empty, and all the other cups that are full, illusions, are pouring out, because you don't need anybody else's stuff. You don't need already full cups. The best thing for you to do is get an empty cup and fill it up. Already full cups come with prices. You want to create your own stakes, your own prices, your own cup. You're gonna fill it. You might even create it. Ceramics, you got it. We know you're creative. All right, so with that being said, since you know what you want and you're gonna get it, your dreams are now being like Ace of Swords shot into the air. This is good. This is the beginning of something for me. And when I read tarot, when I see the Ace of Swords facing up, that tells me that your ideas, your dreams, your emotions, your strengths are charging up to the heavens to be seen and heard. And just in a few months, 3 to 6, I'm gonna say 5 to 6, so a couple months, those real wants and desires will be landing and grounding and making you finally feel safe. And don't worry, you're not in chaos right now. You do have the sun on your side. You have the earth and the sun on your side, 2 full planets. So yeah, you're radiant and you're strong, and you will get what you want in time. It's just being planted now. Right, remembering you are the musician and the magician, and just writing your own sonnet for now. That's what's coming up for you. The Page of Pentacles. Right, and letting that old king and his teepee tower go, and just being okay with being blindfolded. I think your new lover is learning about letting go right now, and he's not trying to hold on to anything, and he's trying to be floating through. And you are running away and not trying to make a scene, but the universe is telling you not to run. That was something you did in the past, and maybe you made more of a scene in the past. The universe is telling you to hold it out, because he's just learning to have patience, and so therefore you can learn from that rather than from running. And again, we're being told not to shuffle, no chaos, so we're putting everything away nice and clean. I know you're afraid to wait. I know you're afraid of the stakes. I know you're afraid of all the swords or the words that could be said. And you're not seeing what's coming because you're only seeing the dead in front of you. But God, the universe, has something great to give you. And like I said, 5 to 6 months. And it will clear itself out. This little bit of a mess, it's coming to an end. So 5 to 6 months seems like a long time now, but in the big scheme of things, it's really, really not. You're starting your year off strong, and I don't see any reason for you to fret. You guys are doing really well. Have an amazing morning and a happy new year. Namaste. Namaste.